92.9 Dave FM, that's new music from you too. I'll go crazy if I don't go crazy tonight. And we're here in the studio with Alton Brown.
Hey.
Good Eats, 10th anniversary. You can get all the information on my blog at dave.fm. I have a link to your website there.
Well, thank you.
Okay. So you've been with Food Network for 10 years.
10.
And it's become a phenomenon. Like, you're not just celebrities anymore. You're like pop icons. Some of the chefs, I mean...
Some of them are huge. Some of us remain moderately small, and then some become really huge.
But Alton, you live here and you get recognized. And
occasionally.
You
yeah,
do?
Sure.
Who's the most famous person who's ever recognized you that surprised you?
One time about, and this is easy to remember, it was probably about 4 years ago, and I was doing Iron Chef America, and I was in between the battles that we do, because we do 2 a day, and I was working at my station, and I heard a voice behind me say, "You're funny." And I turned around, and it was Bill Murray. And I thought, yeah, okay, I'll take that from you.
That's a compliment.
So yeah, that was good. He was a fan, so that's pretty cool.
Now, do all of the chefs or the stars of Food Network, do you all have like mutual respects for each other, or so?
Oh yeah, and we even have a secret clubhouse where we get together, like Justice League.
No,
and yeah, and we get together, and Giada flies her invisible airplane. And,
okay, you brought her
up.
We
get together and we decide the future of food in our clubhouse.
How does she stay so thin?
I have personally never seen Giada eat.
Because you have lost a lot of weight.
I've lost 40 pounds.
And she's always cooking these rich Italian meals, and she popped out a kid 2 seconds later thin.
Yeah, and I don't even think anybody knew she was pregnant until like a week before.
Right.
They just thought she'd, a couple of stromboni or something. I don't know how she does it, but I do know that I've never actually seen her eat. She's a very nice lady. I usually hang out with her when we have those, kind of those shows, because Food Network likes to do shows every now and then. It makes it look like we all hang out
like
together.
Like crossovers.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it's like, hey, how you doing? Hey, you want to cook? I'm like, who the hell are you? I've got a show on Food Network. You do? Because there are people on Food Network that's like that. It's like, hi, who are you? I think they're going to ask me if I want a coffee. And no, but they've got a show. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I've never seen you before. So I hang out with Giada because she has a kid and I have a kid. You have a kid. You would hang out with us.
You've never invited me over or anything like that?
Well, it's usually in New York, and they're not very pleasant.
Okay.
They're very uncomfortable because most of us don't know each other.
So Paula Dean, you don't know very well.
I don't know very. I've met Paula a couple of times.
Okay. And Bobby Flay, you know very well.
I know Bobby. Everybody that works on Iron Chef America, I know pretty well.
Yes.
And I know Bobby very, very well. He was one of the first people that I met when I came to the network. Great guy. It's funny. He seems to be very abrasive on television.
Yeah.
And kind of New York arrogant.
I can see that.
He's like the nicest guy at the network.
Love that. And Sandra Lee from Semi Homemade, which is the...
Simi sane.
Okay.
Simi out of her freaking mind.
Okay. First of all, is she, and we're here with Alton Brown from Food Network, I want to know, is that like Cindy McCain's long-lost sister? Right? They
that
kind
could
of
happen, couldn't it?
I see it, and I just see them.
Actually, wouldn't it be cool if Ms. McCain was like her great grandmother? I mean, that would actually be even more funny. I had like one conversation with her where she was showing me. I was at a table having to sit next to her, and she wanted to show me the place where she'd gotten this bad mole taken off of her chest, which I thought was a super creepy thing to take up with.
You're kidding?
No, I'm completely. It was like here.
So wait, she was showing you her chest?
Well, she had this plunging neckline thing, and she's showing me this scar, and I'm like, I need to go.
Sometimes
now,
I wonder
else.
if she's had like a martini and a Vicodin before she starts filming
I think
those
it may be
shows.
too many preservatives from boxed cake mixes. I think maybe what it is.
And my producer Elizabeth wanted to ask about the barefoot Contessa.
I've never met her.
You haven't?
I have never ever met her. As far as I know, she works at her place in the Hamptons, and she doesn't come to New York. I like her stuff, but I have never, ever.
But Elizabeth wanted to know, and I think this is very funny because she's always talking about her husband only comes home on the weekends, and isn't that weird? And what's really going on there?
I don't know.
Okay.
Does he really only?
It's a good question.
I don't know. He must.
She's exactly. So
well, she's got apparently a really nice spread there, a really nice compound. But I don't know what her husband does.
Well,
I'll try to find out.
You're gonna need to look into that.
All right.
Okay. So
do you think it's fishy that he only comes home on the weekends?
We do. We think it's a little strange.
Well, he might be like a foreign dignitary or something.
Yeah, maybe.
So he may have embassy duties. I think he is something like that.
Okay, Alton, we're very excited that you stopped by today. Thank you so much.
Are we done?
We're done.
Okay, bye.
Oh, no, wait. We're going to be giving away tickets to your event all through the Radio Free Lunch Hour.
Because there's only like 3,000 of them to give away.
Yeah, we got to fill it up. That's why you came in. I'm impressed that you came in. You called me. You actually did. Well, your people called me, but
Well, I told them to. Who do you think pays those people? I pay those people.
All right, everybody. Alton Brown,
Yay.
Good Eats, celebrating the 10th anniversary.
Thank you.
Congratulations on all your success. You're really rich now.
No, I'm not. I wish. Unfortunately, all the money goes directly to Rachel Ray and Emerald and those people. It doesn't go directly to me. Congratulations on making it to 40 in the radio business.
Thank you. All right, well, we'll see. I'm going to try and come to that thing. August 29th.
You'll try?
Well, if you make me part of it, am I going to be in it?
In other words, like give you stuff? Yeah, okay.
No, I want to be in it.
Make sure she gets it. You want to be in the show?
Me and Ted Allen. Come on now.
Okay.
Okay.
Not done.
All right. Great. Okay.
Do we have to pay you?
No.
Okay.
I'll do it
absolutely.
for free. Okay.
I actually have a special job for you in that case.
Oh, I'm very concerned about what that's going to be. It's probably
It'll be all
something
right.
with cleaning or.
Nope. Flipping very large pancakes.
Okay. I'm in.
Done.
Let's do it.
Good.